Last time on the Iron Mammal Progress series, I did a level 350 raid and got my gold assembler cape. I also managed to complete a level 450 raid, and that gave me the Eldinis' Ward kit and the Warden's Pet Transmog. And then, I could not believe it, I got a Tumeken's Shadow, the ultimate drop from Raids 3. Well, due to my constant dying, I am officially all out of money in Death's Coffer. This is going to serve as a public service announcement for Iron Men, mains. See, I guess it less so for mains because you'd have to buy it. So this is mostly for Iron Men. If you have duplicate, like Avernic Defender Hilts or Dexterous Prayer Scrolls in your bank right now, this would be a really, really good time to go give them to Death because they are super expensive. Avernic Defender Hilts are only like 60 mil. They're over 100 right now. Dexes were used to be less than 10. They're 31 right now. So if you have dupes in your bank, this would be a good time to give them to Death. Okay, so we're going to put the Avernic Defender Hilt in Death's Coffer. There you go. 107 mil. Now, if we're going to round that down just to make it easy, we'll call that 100 mil. At 250k per Death, that means that I can die in TOA. Is that 400 times? Yeah, so that'll last me until, like, what, next Tuesday? Something like that? So, the Tumeken Shadow was unexpected, to say the least. If you don't know just how good this thing is, let me show you. As you can see, my magic attack bonus is 126, and my magic damage bonus is 23%. Watch what happens when I put this staff on. My magic damage is now 69%, and my magic attack is 483. That is because the Tumeken Shadow takes your magic bonus and your magic damage, and it triples it. Yeah, this thing's just busted, straight up. Oh, you know, I've mentioned it before, but I think, this is probably one of the places I was most excited to have the staff for. Is you have to kill this soldier scarab. Because if you leave him alive, he kills the boss, but killing with a Sanguinesti is always inconsistent at best. 60. Alright, just a nice humble 2-hit. We take those. Without a doubt, of the first 4 bosses, the biggest difference the staff makes is at Akka. Now, you probably have seen this before at this point, but this is called the butterfly method. You do have to mark some tiles unless you have incredible memory, but you can run in a very specific pattern around each of the quadrants of Akka's room, and the boss will never be able to attack you back. Now, if you do it properly, because he can't attack you back, he won't change prayers either, for at least a minute at a time. Once every minute, he'll do a special attack, and then he'll have a chance to change. But if you do this properly, you have 60 seconds of guaranteed he is not going to pray mage, and your shadow can go burr. And it's just so good. While Akka is the only demi-boss that the Tumeken Shadow makes a difference at, the Warden's fight is so much better now that I have this. Starting with the Obelisk. Now, previously I used to use the Bofa for the Obelisk, and it does well enough, but the Shadow is best in slot, I think by a long shot. Like, it's not even close, man. You obliterate this thing. And the nice thing is, if you put it on long range, you can still stand off to the side over here, which, that was one of my favorite reasons about using the Bofa, is you could stand over here and you could avoid the yellow and red pyramid damage. Well, with the Shadow, I can still do that, except now, I just hit like a truck. And while the Obelisk is great and all, the biggest upgrade for me is the last phase of the Warden boss fight. The Bofa is okay, the Twisted Bow is good, and this thing is great. This is going to help me massively if I try to do challenge mode raids in the future, you know, like the 450, 500 invocations. This is going to make the ending a lot more consistent. Because a lot of times when I'm doing those high invocation raids, I can make it to the end, but then I just spend too long trying to bring it down with the Bofa. I make a few mistakes and I die. So this is the biggest help of the entire raid, and I think it's going to come in clutch for sure. Okay, it is time for the back-to-back attempt, staff. You're great and all, but purple bow, purple drops, man. I gotta put the bow on. It's just the rules. Any back-to-backs? No way! No! No way! Oh my god! We're having ourselves a night, aren't we, boys? There's no way. Imagine the chaps. I'd shit. I would shit. Okay, never a good feeling knowing you're only missing one thing, because the odds of a dupe are so high, but if it's chaps or another staff, I'll shit. I honestly, I'm very surprised that I haven't gotten more of those to this point. The fact that that's only my second light bearer is frankly surprising. Is that the cheapest drop? Well, it's more than a ward. We'll take a back-to-back though, man. I'm not complaining. Expert number 109 is a... Are you fucking kidding? What is my luck tonight? What the hell is happening? Oh my god, bro. This is insane. We get the staff, the light bearer back-to-back. I do a couple of raids, and I have another purple. Hello? Okay, let's see what it is. We are now, at this point, once again, only missing the chaps. There's no way it's the chaps, but that's all we need. Okay, I deserve that. This is fair. If I'm getting all these purples together, this is deserved. I cannot complain, and I will not complain. Ah, yes, the staff is doing its thing. There's a new personal best. Wait, so that... My previous personal best was in a 310. So I broke my PB, and it's in a 355. Oh, I love you, staff. Okay, so we are going for the back-to-back off of that last light bearer. Got the purple bow on. Purple chest. Today's been wild, man. A wild, wild evening of raids.
Feels like a nice spring day coming out of the winter.
Interesting.
Which is bizarre. It smells like it, too.
Certainly feels like an autumn day here.
I am a very big fall fan.
More of a fall guy myself. Get out of here, Batty.
Yeah, I always say fall. Fall's very cozy to me. That's, in a word, fall is cozy.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I always say fall too, but Veredo's dialect, he just, his vocab seems so top tier that I went autumn for him, and he's like, excuse me, I say fall, you piece of shit. Wow. I did this for him, man.
Autumn, it just sounds like a term. Like
I'm from Texas, we
British
don't have autumn, we just have
Autumn.
summer and winter. And we don't even have winter, we just have summer.
Oh.
46k chest.
My chest is 38k. Oh no. That is the biggest PK. No, God. Oh.
Did you die? No, you're still
No. So we were all DD'd. This guy ran off and he orbed like 6 people.
Told you, man.
I was expecting a new ghost friend, but no.
The dude with 50 KC, he's gonna get us. Okay, that PK's on me. That PK's on me. It's on me. It's on me.
A one tick burn.
Raid hard, man. Raid hard.
So we're having a day, dude. That's all.
I actually thought of a Lord of the Rings reference earlier when we were talking about how we all had fangs and Paul was left out, and I said like, "Oh well, you got the best purple." For some, if he were to question it, I thought of Sauron to Gandalf when he shows him that orb thingy, and he just goes, "You know of what I speak." What are those things called again? Those little seeing orbs?
Palantir.
Oh,
I believe.
sounds right to me.
Love how he's using it under the guise of like, Sauron probably doesn't have one of the other ones, and Sauron's just been creeping on it for like 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Someone to pick it up.
They use it to talk like, oh, no, no.
Oh, are they sexting Sauron?
No! Oh my god! I'm alive! I'm alive!
They
Holy
use it
shit.
to talk like,
That was the worst timing possible.
The other day, somebody asked me, like, "Hey, what do you think about a Tebow Tumeken Shadow rebuild?" It's like, bro, you're rich. That's 3 bills. What are you rebuilding?
That's a good point.
Name a better duo than Rito and I forgot to thrall on this boss.
I keep doing it, man. This is the first day I'm trying to actively run thralls, so I have no memory for it.
You know, when it comes to TOA, I've gotten a pretty big association with Roidy and making, like, David Draymond sounds. Like, something unexpected will hit him and he'll just,
There it is. Sorry.
See, exactly. Exactly.
I fell right into the trap.
And I'm going down with the sickness.
So you probably have seen nothing but Tombs of Amascut from pretty much every content creator for the past month and a half, including me, and, well, if you can remember it, Chambers of Xeric does still exist, and I need to get a Twisted Bow, so let's go try the new staff out at Cox. $48. Did I just 3-hit that thing? Let's go, dude. Let's go. We'll take that. Now, I think this is one of those ones that surprises people because, you know, these things use magic, so you wouldn't think you would want to use magic on them. You'd be wrong. I just hit a 51, a 64. Oh my god. Could have been an easy 3-hit possible there. Alright, let's see what you got. 42. 54. 45, 3-hit that. 50. Okay, I'm not overloaded anymore now, but, yeah, this is kind of good. I think almost everybody has seen Solo Mission's video of him using the staff at raids, and, you know, I remember watching that and thinking, oh my god, you can just staff all the vanguards. Well, you can. It does hit, but personally, I don't like it. So, first of all, you have a really high chance of healing the vanguards. Because the thing hits so damn high, you're at a very high risk of overhitting them. Furthermore, you're wearing robes, so you're really, really squishy. You take a bunch of damage, and I think even it does hit, but you still do better DPS by doing the appropriate combat triangle. So I do use the staff on the meleeer, but I don't use it on all three. I'm not a fan. And now for what is, without a doubt, in my opinion, the best thing to use the Shadow of Tumeken on in this raid of monsters that aren't named the Great Olm is Vespula. This thing has its way with Vespula's portal, man. It is unbelievable. Like, I went into this one specifically with full HP, and I killed the portal before I even had a redemption. One singular time. I'll probably dead. That's so good. But of course, the most anticipated use for the Shadow is on the Mage Claw of Olm. Now, it's really, really good. I think the calculation that I heard is compared to the Sanguinesti and Mord, it's about 25% better. So it's great. The problem is, it's really complicated to use. The Sanguinesti is nice and easy. Everybody knows how to do the mage hand method with the Sanguinesti. Easy peasy. The Shadow, however, because it is 5-tick, requires a very specific cycle. It's called 12-0 because there's 12 attacks in the cycle, and then you start all over again. I don't even know how to describe it to you other than just, like, watch what I'm doing on the screen. Like, I don't know, man. It's really, really weird. I just had to mark all the tiles and do it over and over again until it starts to feel kind of normal. But as good as the Shadow of Tumeken is, I gotta say, I definitely do miss the healing of the Sanguinesti staff. Because the thing is about the Sanguinesti was, if you took, let's say, 50, 60 damage while doing the melee claw, you get back on the mage claw next time, and then you heal it all back like it never even happened. Well, now you don't have that anymore, so, you know, and I'm obviously not going to be using a Blood Fury, because the hell with that. So, it has made the ending of these raids pretty dicey at times. Like, I have been out of brews more times than I'd like to admit, but I think it's maybe just kind of a learning adjustment for now. And as I clean up the mistakes with the staff, and, you know, hopefully minimize the mistakes in the melee claw as well, it shouldn't be a problem. On top of that, I just gotta make sure that I scout good raids. You know, if you scout raids like, you know, ones that contain Vanguards and Vasa, things that drop you brews, that's gonna help as well. Bro, there's no way! This is my first raid of the day, man! Okay, well, obviously I don't need that, but I will take it. I'm not going to complain. Thanks, Tecton. Okay, do you remember earlier in this video when I did my little clip where I panned over this and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do some cocks, you know what I'm talking about? Well, I just wanted to show you guys this. I did not know Skeletal Mystics could roam this far. Look how far this fucker followed me. He is all the way back here in the scavenger room. And he'll still hit me. Look at this shit, dude. I did not know they could I didn't know they could roam like this. 58 damage. I know you can hit that, but please don't. Oh god, I think you did it. Oh, you I hit exactly 58. Calculated, I guess. Holy shit. Who dies to poison? I die to poison. It's literally inevitable. I'm on 1 HP and I'm poisoned. Like, there's nothing I can do to not die. Okay, good luck, believer. Well, I mean, I got the loot before it deducted my points, so it's cool. Like this. That is a 2-hit. Sit. Sit the fuck down, dude. Oh, this thing is great. Do you want me to be sad, Olm? Is that what you want? Apparently so. I see. We'll take an elite clue, though. Actually, I believe that's elite clue number 3, so I might have to go do some masters. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can escape this guy. I have, like, 4 sharks to my name. Okay, cool. Good talk. Okay, we got 30 Master Caskets we've accumulated from TOA and Cox. Surely at least one is good. Well, the first one's pretty average. Second one is... That... I don't know why that scared the shit out of me. It's a Mimic. Cool. Okay, I normally use Sanguinesti to kill the Mimic, so I'm thinking the Shadow of Tumeken should slap this thing. I'm kind of excited to see how it does. There we go. Yes, I will fight the Mimic. Let's see how we get on. Splash right off the bat. Not ideal. And dead. I mean, not a new PB, but the potential is there if you get some massive hits, you know? Okay, anyway, now that the Mimic is dead, let's pop that bad boy open. Ooh, an Arceus Hood, which I feel like I have, but apparently it's a new collection log slot, so we'll take it. And the last regular casket is a Shazian Hood. Whoa, okay, all right. We got a little gang activity going on here. Red or blue? All right, right now I'm about 40 solo raids dry at Cox. I'm gonna have to pull out all the stops. Purple bow, purple chest works for TOA, but apparently not Cox. We're going back to the green bow. That was my lucky charm before at Cox, and we're gonna give it a whirl again. Oh my god, just... Sometimes it just go like that. Everything just goes wrong. We did have a death during Ulm this raid, which we all know means increases my purple chance by quite a bit. The proof's in the pudding, man. What do you want me to say? It's right, the proof is right fucking there. What do you want me to say? There's your proof. Dying mid-Ulm is the only way I can get a purple. It has happened too many times to be a coincidence. Alright, little transmog Jad pet. Give me some good luck, little buddy. That is the right colors and the wrong kind of bow. Shit. Dragon Hunter crossbow on 1405. You know. So nice 60. That has gone down. Holy shit. 63 mil in the bank, though. I guess we'll take it, huh? It's a range weapon. Maybe we're in the right ballpark. Well, on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a video. Thank you all very much for watching. I gotta say, it's been kind of nice to do something other than TOA, even for just a little bit. I think my game plan is gonna be to alternate between one purple at Cox and then one purple at TOA. We'll go back and forth until I get either the Tebow or the Missouri chaps. We'll see what happens first. So, if you guys did enjoy today's video, feel free to leave a like, and I will see you all soon.